The Touro Synagogue has a fantastic and fascinating history. The first Jews to arrive on these shores came to Newport in the 1600s. And up the street, just a few blocks from here, we have the Touro Synagogue Cemetery. One of the oldest cemeteries, one of the oldest Jewish cemeteries in the United States. The first Jews were here in the 1600s, but it took them a while to get settled and to prosper. By the 1700s, Newport was a blossoming town and a booming, prosperous city, and the Jews prospered with them. And they decided, we need to build a synagogue. We need to have a place of worship. And these Sephardic Jews that were fleeing the persecution of the Inquisition felt free enough here at Newport to build this beautiful sanctuary in the 1700s on the top of the hill. If you notice, we are facing the entire city. As you look down, you can see everything. The Jews felt secure here. They felt comfortable here. And so thus begins their journey to build this synagogue. And they began in the 1760s and finished it by 1763. Now, how did they know what to do? What did they know? What did the architects know about synagogues? And there were no Jewish architects in the United States at the time. Well, very interestingly, Isaac Touro came from Amsterdam. And Isaac Touro was one of the students in Amsterdam, and he was familiar with the wonderful Spanish-Portuguese synagogue, and he told the architect Peter Harrison, let's build the synagogue like the one I remember. But first, when you have a synagogue, you need a Torah. I would like to show you this fascinating Torah that Isaac Touro brought with him all the way from Amsterdam as a gift to the people of Newport, to the Jewish community, a 500-year-old Torah. This Torah, we believe, was rescued from the time of the Inquisition, from Spain or Portugal. And Isaac Touro brought it with him as a gift to the people here as they began their synagogue in Newport. And thus we have here one of the oldest Torahs, a 500-year-old beautiful Torah. The design of the building is very similar to what we had in Amsterdam. For example, the Sephardic custom is to have the bima in the middle. And I'll show you that bima over here. The bima is in the middle, so everyone surrounds the bima. Interestingly enough, when the Jews came here, Isaac Touro and the architect, they built a trap door that is here on this bima and that goes downstairs. And the question is why? Why did they need a trap door here? Were they concerned about their safety? Well, if they were so concerned about their safety, why did they build the synagogue on the top of the hill where everyone could see it? And why are there so many large windows all around so that everything is wide open? So that leaves the question, then why a trap door that goes downstairs? Why? It's possible that Isaac Touro told the architect Peter Harrison, who was quite an excellent architect, he might have told Peter Harrison, let's build the synagogue in Newport just the way I remember it in the Amsterdam city. And that included the trap door.